Well, good afternoon folks, welcome back to another video. We're in the 737 VAP AIR on a descent, passing 31,000 feet, descending initially to 10,000 feet. We left Stansted a little while ago and we're now going into Carcassonne in southern France. This video is for Gina, who visited there recently. Hope you enjoy this, Gina. The weather in Carcassonne today, it's not brilliant. It's okay, it's better than it was. We've got 16 to 18 knot winds from the west. Wind is variable, visibility is quite good. We've got some clouds, broken clouds at 7,400 feet. Temperatures are balmy, 19 degrees, and the pressure, QNH 1017, nice high pressure over central southern France at the moment. We're going to do the RNAV into runway 27, no ILS at this airport, and we're going to try and do a reasonable landing. I believe Gina went in there with a different airline and had quite a hard landing, and they went right to the end of the runway. So we're going to try and do a little bit better with this trip, and I hope you enjoy the video. We'll take you in. Today we have 160 passengers on board and 5 tons of freight. We started the trip with 6,900 kilos of fuel, and we expect to land with around about 2.7 tons. The diversion today, should it be necessary, is Toulouse, which is about 52 miles away, and we have plenty of fuel for that, so it's no problem. So, hope you enjoy the descent and landing. Hopefully you will make a decent one. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Okay, just past 24,000 feet on the descent. Time to get the passengers in. Okay, so we'll come back a little bit lower and talk to you in a minute. Okay, coming up on 12,000 feet now, and as you can see we've got some clouds outside which were expected. The temperature's going up, so we will probably need to use anti-ice in a minute. But as we get closer, very shortly the aircraft will start slowing down. There's a 250 knot below 10,000 feet rule. Transition level today at the airport, well, the transition altitude is 5,000, so we're going to add 1,500 on that. So transition level will be 6,500 for us. Coming up on 10,000 feet. So switch on engine anti-ice. And we'll switch on the landing lights. And we're entering the clouds, and as you can see, the speed is backing off now. So the speed is well broken. Oh, sorry, the cloud is well broken. No other aircraft going in or out of the airport today that I can see on the nav map. So I bring the speed back. And we'll go to vertical speed mode now. So 18 miles to the waypoint here. Now what we're going to do is we cross over this waypoint, turn left, go overhead the airport at 4,500 feet, and then we will go out just north of the airport for the right base turn into 27. We have to be careful of mountains or high hills left and right, so it's something we have to be careful of. But as you can see, clouds are well broken. Looks good. And if you look carefully in the passenger window down there, you can see the wind farm just below us. So 10 miles to this waypoint. Now we need to back the speed off. There's a 180 speed limit over this waypoint. So I have to try and bring the speed off now. $6,500. Let's set the QNH, which is 1017. Is set. And as you can see, we've got high terrain to the north and south. Okay, flaps 1 please. Flaps 5. So there you can see the hills to the right and left. The airport's in the middle here somewhere, and we're coming up on 3,500 feet. Just check the QNH is correct. Speed brakes are stowed. So we've got a following wind giving us quite a bit of ground speed, 210 knots. So we'll keep this indicated airspeed at the moment. We'll set the decision height, which is 965 feet. That's checked. There's the airport below us, you can see. We're just going to pass north of it now. So there you get a good view of the airport down there. That's the runway, and we're just circuiting north of the field. It'll be a right turn for base leg and then on to final approach. So we're now on the downwind leg, where we're flying in the opposite direction to the landing approach, and very shortly we will make a right turn onto what's known as base leg. So we're bringing the speed back now. Okay, flap 10 please. So a fairly tight turn here, so we're going to bring the speed back a bit more. Flap 15 please. So coming off on the right turn now. And we're about to turn final approach, so 160 knots should do it. So here we go, turning round to finals. So we'll drop the gear. Okay, stand by to make a visual approach. So I'll drop this down to 1,000 feet. Okay, arm the speed brake is armed. Lights, can take those off now. Ding the cabin crew. So looking good so far. Check, 2500 check. Looking for the runway, which I think is there. As you can see, we've got quite a powerful headwind at the moment. So landing checklist please. Landing gear is down, flaps 30 set, speed brake is armed, auto brakes 3, missed approach altitude we will set manually as we approach the centre. Cabin is ready, landing checks are complete. Just want to make sure I get a good visual cue of the runway here. We'll leave it as it is at the moment. Okay, got the runway in sight. There it is. Just want to try and bring it back to the profile before I switch to manual flight. Still, we got a powerful crosswind. So decision height is 965 feet. It's looking good so far. Going to give that +2 on the speed there. Okay, so I've got the runway. Wind has dropped a little bit now.
1000.
Checked. Stable. Okay, we'll disconnect the autopilot.
Approaching minimums.
Checked. We're a little bit high.
Minimums.
Continue.
500. 400.
That wind is giving us a real pain in the neck so far.
200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, 2 in reverse. Don't think the landing was that hard. And 80 knots. Landed at 1420. Okay, after landing checks, we turn the flight directors off. Main landing lights can go off. APU could go on. Checked. Okay, we can turn in here. So welcome to Carcassonne in France, and thanks for joining me on the flight. Gina, hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care guys, have a great weekend. Bye for now.